MisClick.
MisClick. Okay. What do you mean? Like, what are we gonna be doing with that?
Colors, the place we're making, everything, man. Like,
Yeah. Well, right now we got gray backdrop with some just stock images. Baby, Wall Street on one side and a
it's
our living room on the
it's our motivational posters here. I mean, one day, shit, who knows? Maybe we might end up in Wall Street. I mean, that's a biggie.
it's a biggie, bro.
To end up as a podcast outside of the
Wall Street executives are gonna look at us like, "What the fuck are you doing?"
Just right outside the stock market.
Yeah. And be like, "Bro, do you even Bitcoin?" Like, bro, I don't know.
We're here outside of the World Exchange Center. NASDAQ is down 5%. The world is on fire.
Fuck. World War III. Dude,
Sorry,
what's your
I don't
opinion?
know.
That reminds me.
Okay.
Dude,
We're just
Let's get political right now.
Like,
so, what do you think? Think it's gonna happen?
World War III now.
I doubt it. I mean, I feel like no one in the world can really afford jumping into something like that.
No.
I doubt it. I don't think it's possible.
Yang Gang 2020.
Yeah. Oh shit.
I get fired.
So
Okay, well, it was nice there. Just kidding.
Just remember, all of our political views are our own. We are neither right or wrong.
Yeah,
so.
this is full. Okay, any conversation we have is fully our opinion. No research has been done prior,
Exactly.
so
Just
we're totally wrong.
exactly. It's based off of how we feel, and we may be wrong, we may be right, but it doesn't matter.
No, I know I'm right.
Oh.
Except
Bro, I'm done.
I'm done. Nice while it lasted.
Yeah. Nice for a stream, bro.
Hell yeah, man.
Person last for me.
Person last. Let's go. Fuck it.
With the votes are in. We want you off the committee.
Yeah.
Like, oh shit.
Yeah, it's like, what the fuck?
No, we'll keep your garage, but
yeah, all but like 2 votes. Be like, yeah, unanimous vote, bro. You raise your hand to yourself too.
Bro, it's not even that I'm nervous. I'm just cold. It's cold as fuck.
Oh, you have a jacket.
That was synchronized. Hello, mom. What? Holy shit! I got gangbanged before it even happened. Shit, I got initiated.
I'm just saying, I put on my sweater.
Dude,
I knew
the
it.
people hearing
I
this,
know right through my jacket through it somewhere.
You got like a long sleeve.
you
shirt
got like
and
your
vest.
long sleeve
Yeah.
shirt. I'm trying to synchronize with it.
Now it's my turn to do the cool thing.
No, we had a synchronization earlier though, but it was like in the nastiest, grossest way possible.
Oh,
It was like
Oh,
we had just walked into a Walmart. We were picking up equipment for the podcast, and without saying anything, I mean, I realized you stayed quiet, so I was like, okay, weird. And then all of a sudden, I had like this nasty feeling of like regurgitation. If that's the word. Yeah, I was like, oh. And I turned and looked, and I was like, dude, what the fuck? I threw up in my mouth. And immediately Julio turns and looks at me and be like, dude, same. I didn't want to say anything. What the fuck? We're synchronized. I was like, I don't know what happened. Somebody with,
dude, Mother Nature, bro. They were like, hello?
I was going to say stank, like,
Okay, so this is not supposed to be in my forehead.
what the microphone is?
No.
No.
Okay. How about this way?
Like nose level is appropriate.
Okay, no flip.
Especially, I had to learn the hard way, through streaming. I was like, okay, I need to figure out how best my voice suits. And whenever I have like the mic too low, I sound like I'm towering over someone, and it's people are like, you sound scary. Like,
I'd cry. Fuck that.
Yeah.
My biggest issue is my voice goes high pitched, right? Like, cause I scream and shit.
Yeah. Well, it's more apparent when we're gaming.
When Oni's there, yeah. Oni is our friend. He's awesome.
Yes.
He's brand diggity spankity good dude blah blah blah.
Yeah. Shout out to Oni if you're out there, if you're listening.
Wherever you are,
whatever you're doing, whoever you're doing.
Whoever. Oh shit! Insider. Okay.
No, it's jokes, man. We know you're a cool guy, so
we love you.
He's an artist.
Shout out. Yeah.
He's an artist, yeah.
So
So
he does comic book style art, and then
what's his at on
bro,
Instagram?
who fucking cares?
I believe it is
Something
HRI illustrations.
It's a shit ton of
HRI.
letters.
Yeah, we'll have a link to every reference, every person that we talk about in the description, and we'll probably have a little card key on screen for you to be able to look up.
Speaking of that, I want to bring up the fact that like starting this year, I realized how interesting it became with how we make friends. and how we keep friends.
Yeah,
we just punch each other in the face, like pull out.
No, we don't.
We drive up and we just abduct people on the streets
by gunpoint.
That's not true.
And we keep them in our basements and garages until
we're in Texas. We don't have basements
until the Stockholm syndrome.
Have you seen the movie Taken? Nothing like that.
Jesus. Okay. Whoa.
That scared the fuck.
My bad. I should have.
I thought it was a bomb, bro. I thought it was a bomb. No, I'm gonna cry.
My phone's in the other room, but I'm like getting notifications. So.
Hey, what's that movie? With the guy that like has 15 different personalities.
Yeah.
It has little like the cheerleader girls and shit. Like
yeah, I forget.
It's not funny anymore because I dragged it on, but
yeah, I know who you're talking about.
That's us.
I apologize because I'm
Split.
I'm actually
Split. Yeah, so we pull a split. No, that sounds gay. Ah,
like we're the cheerleaders.
Is that
full split.
Oh yeah, that's good. All right, so I say a lot of things that might seem offensive. I apologize.
You know, I put my phone to charge, and like my parents are like concerned. They're like, "Bro, are you ever coming back home?" They're like, "Did you run away? Like, what the fuck happened?" But they are wondering where I am. Sorry, I got a burp.
Do you want to go get your phone?
I do. Yeah, I'm gonna let them know that, so that way they don't fucking spam.
Take off your headphones because you could drop everything.
Yeah, I wasn't just gonna walk out there and just yank everything.
So I have another idea. Should we put? Sorry, I just burped. Everything. Should we put the description of everything, all of our equipment, if anybody wants to start their own podcast with like a budget? That'd be cool, right?
Yeah.
Affiliate links, revenue, making money, sponsor.
That's free advertisement for them, though.
Huh? Oh,
that's free advertisement for all the places that we get stuff from.
True. You're right.
They know we went to Walmart, but they don't know what we got at Walmart.
You're right. Yeah, Walmart and Amazon affiliate links get money. Not that we're trying to make money, but self-sustaining.
Mr. Bezos, you want to send us a check?
Hey, Bezos, I love you. I send you kisses, Bezos.
All right. Bezos gets the besitos.
The besitos. Well, I know, man. I'm excited. These fucking lights are too bright, though.
So I'm not looking straight at them. Like, my vision's staying like this.
Hello.
Once I start wearing sunglasses on this cast.
Yeah, we could probably dim them down later on, or like once we put like the jellies. It'll be different, but right now it's super bright. Fuck. I don't know. It doesn't feel the same.
That one's whiter too. That one has some yellow on it. This one doesn't have any yellow.
Oh, makes sense. Kuma's back. What's up, bro?
I have returned. Yes.
I think because I maxed that one out. That one's dimmer, and I can tell on the camera too. That's dimmer.
Yeah, I made that one dimmer.
No, I'm saying that one is dimmer because I can tell on the camera. It's bright on this wall and slightly darker on this wall.
Oh, okay. Yeah, it's pretty bright.
Okay, so what were we talking about?
You want to turn down that one just a little bit?
No,
just a little bit.
Yeah, turn down the white on that one a little bit.
Let me see if I got the right one. No.
Oh, that's the other.
Just turn down the white.
Oh no. Okay, so that happens when.
Yeah, when we're unprofessional.
Party foul. No, that happens when we get like a last minute bootleg table.
Okay. All right, here, I'll let you deal with that for a second. What a way to go! First episode.
And we broke our equipment. Oh, that's good. That's good. I like that.
Raise it up a little bit. Right there. That's good.
Yeah.
Cool. Fuck, everything's going wrong. It's all on my end.
Fuck, I gotta go get my phone and come back and crash and
fucking destroy everything.
He's nervous. He streams. He's a professional streamer, but even streamers get nervous, bro. See, I feel like I have to whisper because I feel like I'm really loud. Oh shit. Okay. Hello. Okay. So my laptop was having a fun time too. Yeah, I guess I'm not going to the gym today. Fuck the gym. Who goes to the gym? Hell no.
We'd always do a cut on the video for this part.
Yeah. Nah, I think it'd be funny.
Bro, that's embarrassing. You're embarrassing.
Hey, bro, well, I wouldn't be embarrassing you if you didn't do it.
You're embarrassing yourself.
We gotta keep it raw dog, bro. Oh, wait, that's
raw.
Bro, I say that's gay a lot. I think that's offensive nowadays, right? Is it? Guys, is that offensive? If so, I gotta tone it down. I'm sorry, but
if we keep apologizing for everything we say, everything's gonna be offensive.
Yeah, true. Yeah, you're right. Fuck me.
What the fuck? I got the cable.
So if you're listening to this and not watching the video, what happened was Kuma stood up. Yeah, my accent kicks in. So
he did the stood.
So Winston stood up and the microphone. My microphone.
Hey, bro, who's the one that's nervous now?
I'm shitting brakes, bro. It might not seem like it, but I'm still loosening up. This is the first episode talking about random shit. But he dropped the phone. I mean, the microphone. Dude, I don't even know what I'm saying, dude. I haven't slept in 3 days.
What the fuck?
That's what I would have said.
This is a better spot for it, even.
Bro, I don't fucking. Yo no sé.
Vincent.
We should all actually do this too, because it makes it way more stable.
What?
Put him on like the far corner.
That's what I did. Oh, on the other corner. Okay, cool.
Because the problem with these is because they're it's a rounded end. If it leans too far to one side, it's just gonna
fall off. Yeah.
Fall off. But if you look
Like
if you look underneath,
oh, is that how you want to leave it?
Yeah, this one right here.
Yeah, if you look, you'll feel like a crossbar underneath. You can just on that.
That's good.
Which I'm gonna do right now, so that way it doesn't do that to me.
Yeah, you're right. Mama said, Mama said, Mama said. Oh shit! Oh fuck. Which way?
Lefty Lucy.
Sure. Oh yeah.
Who's Lucy?
Vincent's freaking out, dude. He's shaking, dude.
I mean, what?
No, it's left. Left is tight.
No, lefty Lucy, righty tighty. It's not.
On mine, it's right. I'm sure.
Well, if you're looking down, yes, but if you're underneath, looking at the direction you're actually turning, it's still left.
I don't know, man. I don't know, man.
Pop my hand.
Oh, shit. Okay, yeah, we might want to skip all this.
Yeah.
Troubleshooting 101.
Now I'm the one who's embarrassed. Now we gotta cut it.
Damn it, his plan worked. Alright. Righty tighty, and we do have a.
Bro, stop playing footsies with me.
Okay,
we got art.
Yeah, we do have art. Oh, she finished it.
Hey, nice. They look nice, dude.
Yeah.
They look nice, dude. They look nice, dude.
That looks so good, dude.
Dude, that looks so good.
We got white and we got transparent.
Oh, that's perro, bueno. Wait, should we speak Spanish as well? I think so, right?
I mean, we're not gonna like do it all the time, but
I'm like, hey, hola, como me llamo? Me llamo.
Little accents in here.
Imagine a fucking Cinco de Mayo stream. And it's just like,
oh wait, oh fuck.
What the fuck?
That's gonna be
That's
cut
the
off.
wrong. That's the wrong
ethnicity.
Oh no.
Wrong minority.
Yeah. There you go.
Yeah,
That's what makes sense.
Su pinche madre. Alright, so
Cinco de Mayo. Oh, woo!
Hey, so we're back. We're back. Almost as if nothing happened.
mine's probably gonna fall. That's alright.
I don't know. Fucking.
So, what do you want to talk about? Something controversial / deep. Something we could talk about. It's already 11:30. God damn, that was
It is
fast.
11:30. Time flies when you're having fun.
Yeah.
Your,
No, we stay.
Your microphone's concerning me.
Right? It's
I don't think you did it right.
No, like it's still like on it, but like, you know, dude. Like,
No, you did it wrong. That's for sure.
well, bro, I'm trying to record because I have a limited time.
I'm saying put it to where the cup is on top of this crossbar right here.
Look what you
Oh
started.
shit! I completely forgot they're wearing headphones. Fuck that.
Dude, can you hear that?
Yeah, I can.
I said this is my first time using. Well, they're gonna hear.
But you like it though, right? You know, I got.
Bro, he didn't even try to hold my hand. He's so disappointed. Dude. Like this guy. Oh look, it's bent.
You know, I was.
That's why.
Yeah, then push it more. So where it's like on this.
Hey, bro.
Alright, hold it.
So, when it comes to this tea, fuck, bro. The second.
Lost your cardboard.
The
Fuck my cardboard. I'm done with it.
Yo, what the fuck?
Is that mine? Bro.
Yeah, that was yours. What? Yo, what the fuck? Yeah.
Google is like, oh, this is a podcast. Okay, so Miss Ocean Man looks like Spider-Man right now. Can't wait for that YouTube. Oh, this way?
Fuck this temporary table.
Fuck this table, dude. I start. Fuck it, bro. That's good. What'd I drop? Oh man.
Get all pissed as fuck.
Oh, that was Cortana.
No, what I was gonna talk like.
Oh, I guess I leaned on your computer.
Well, you guys were fucking around,
sucking each other's dick. Is that offensive? That's gonna be a thing. Is that offensive?
So while you guys were doing that, I was like finishing up my tea, and I look at the bottom, I'm like, fuck, that's like a lot of sugar.
That's a lot of sugar. You gotta stir it up, bro.
Damn.
It just sludge at the bottom of your cup.
Yeah, it's like gross. Yeah, sorry for the sound effect.
Bro, I love that sound effect. It's funny. Bro, you would smile because you think this shit's gay, dude. This guy. I'm gonna call everybody out. We gotta be ourselves, right? Fuck corporate America. Like, they don't care. I'm fired in the next
Damn, right?
So, tell me a little bit about yourself, Mr. Vincent Kumar.
I'm 26 years old. I'm a cancer. I graduated Harvard.
The Cancer Society.
Wait, what the fuck? Oh, I thought you said you had cancer, dude. I was about to run away.
No.
Okay, man.
It's like contagious.
No, because that got depressing real quick, bro. I mean, no offense, but Jesus, go like, wait a minute, dude. I asked about your life,
not your medical issues.
Yeah,
what the fuck is going on?
All right, sorry.
Yeah,
I interrupted.
let's link the PayPal down below.
No, but for real, save Australia. Let's help them.
Yeah, I thought this
Came
was
out of
about
nowhere, but yeah.
I thought this was about me, and then all of a sudden Australia. But yeah, Australia's more important.
Wait. All right.
I don't know if you were
right.
serious or not. Sound a little condescending. You're like, oh, yeah, a bunch of kangaroos down there suffering, but I'm a cancer.
Yeah,
That's what's most important.
that's exactly
That's the
what I am.
takeaway from
Look,
this podcast.
bro, my birthday's on July 20th. I'm fucking. What are you laughing at, bro?
He's just like, look, man, enough about this Australian bullshit. Pay attention to me. Oh, man.
Look, bro, I like kangaroos too, but they don't pay my bills.
All right, it's too soon.
Neither does the month that you were born on, though.
I'm just saying, fellow cancers out there, you know what I mean.
Way too soon.
You know what I mean.
All right, Mr. Ocean, man, talk to me. Tell me about yourself, bro.
All right, my name's Milton.
I'm a Sagittarius.
I'm a Virgo. Thank you very much.
I was gonna say Virgo, but I was like,
Sounds like virgin.
Yeah, exactly.
I've always thought that too,
Bro.
a little bit of.
Then this motherfucker's gonna come out with like
and
far from the truth.
No, yeah, I'm 25. I don't know. I'm friends with both you assholes, and that's about it.
Aww.
Wait, we're friends?
Who the fuck invited this guy?
Who the fuck is this?
You're just the paid help.
I know. We're just using your room, bro. That's fucked up.
What about you, man?
Hey, we don't
What
talk about me, bro.
That's-
If they learn about me, they'll send me back, bro. They'll send me back. All right.
He doesn't want to go
We don't
back.
talk about
He
that.
doesn't want to go back.
I don't want to go back. I'm from Australia.
Yeah.
Bro, no.
What
I
the
messed
fuck?
up. All right, no, for real. That's a serious topic. I'm from Mexico. Julio. That's my name.
Damn, I didn't think we were gonna go
I
that
have
far.
an accent.
I was saying I'm from Panama.
Yeah,
Oh,
I was
god
gonna
damn.
say,
Oh, well, I don't know, dude.
Yeah,
I was put on the spot.
I'm from
Sweat.
fucking Mexico too. I'm from Tamaulipas.
Okay,
so.
well, I'm
Three years, like 3.5 hours later, like, and then that was how I was conceived.
Yeah, and I was like, what the fuck?
They got excited. They were in heat. You know, that's why they got married. And then I was born. I was I honestly, fun fact.
My
Fun
parents
fact, real quick.
We're like
Okay.
two
No. Hold
beasts
on,
in
hold on.
heat.
Fun fact. My parents admitted that I was an accident. Boom.
Look, bro, I
Drop
feel
that
like
knowledge,
I
bro.
feel like
That shit was-
90% of 90s kids are accidents.
Yeah.
See, I'm the third child. They were not planning me.
Oh,
And I somehow, my mom had gotten operated. Not like operated completely, but like they had her on some drugs, you know, to prevent any more, whatever the fuck. Me?
yeah,
Somehow. Oh, they had tied her up or some shit, right?
right.
I snuck in somehow. They were telling me this story. I snuck in somehow. And they're like, you're pregnant again. She's like, that can't be, you know.
That's
We
impossible.
had like this shit. And my dad was like, well, let's get it. I mean, there's a reason. Then next thing you know, I pop out. I was born. I needed blood. They couldn't find anybody. I was about to die.
Wow.
And they were like, oh, should we keep him? And now I'm here, dude. We're
Yeah.
doing make a podcast,
You're
bro.
like,
Holy shit.
at first that was a blessing, but now
I'm a piece of shit.
I was gonna let you finish it because I was like, I feel like a dick if I finish
Nah,
it.
it's all. No judgment. So that's a fun fact about me, guys.
That's cool.
Girls.
That's cool.
People
Turn these down just a little bit 'cause we're popping a little.
pop. Oh, that's how I talk, dude. I pop a lot with my lips. Oh, nice. I sound nice now.
Ooh.
See, now I don't mind talking.
Yeah, now you're not as self-conscious.
Yeah. Fuck you. What are you telling me, bro?
He's like he's like altering your voice entirely. It's like, no, let's give him more bass.
I'm also very bipolar, apparently. Well, not really.
I thought you were gonna say bisexual. I was like,
Oh no, that would have been low blow. Only's gonna try to hit on me and shit.
Yeah, I was like, bro, what the fuck? Coming out on the first episode. Wow.
No, but I have
It took Ellen like 3 seasons.
Who?
You don't watch TV.
Who the hell is that? Like?
I don't know, bro. She like helped 9/11 or some shit out.
What?
I don't know, bro. This is this big ass conspiracy because she sat next to George Bush. But that's a topic for another day.
I don't know.
Yep. Yeah, it's cool. It's cool.
But going back, before we get called out as assholes that don't like nature, going back to what's going on in Australia right now. Yeah, they were on fire for like 3 months.
Yeah, I saw, man. A million? Is it a million or a billion?
Billion animals, like, are fucking dead.
Yeah.
And I was like, wow, dude. Like, the thing is, yeah, we can like take the numbers right now, and yeah, like, sure, like that's a huge number. It obviously someone's gonna be affected by that. But the reality of the situation is once everything calms down and we take tabs of the ecosystem, it's like, how bad is it really?
Oh, no,
like, we know the numbers, but the ecosystems, like, how stable or unstable will they be after this shit? It's scary to think about.
Didn't scientists predict 10 years for us to change our climate recently? So I give it 5 because we're going to escalate.
Yeah. I mean, with what happened, yeah.
If that's happening in Australia, what's going to happen with Africa? And what's going to happen eventually here? That shit's scary, bro. Mind-boggling.
The worst thing is it's only going to take 5 years for us to ruin things. And then it would take centuries for any of it to be, like, rebuilt, yeah.
And even then, I feel like what it would require for the Earth to even stabilize would be
the mass extinction of the human race.
Yeah, the absence of humanity.
So there's actually a really good technology that takes in oxygen. I mean carbon dioxide, and puts out oxygen.
Yeah, it's called
trees. Right? Yeah, we need more of that. Copyright it from. We'll just cut it off. It's probably the camera was like, "Oh, this guy dropped the microphone."
I wonder where exactly it cut off because
15 minutes in, so probably a long time ago.
Yeah. So it's like we never even got around to talking about.
Yeah, Australia. I mean, this is a fun problem to troubleshoot anyway. So it's good that we had it. Whoa.
Yeah, you heard that. I was like trying not to say anything.
Guess
Look, bro, going back to what I was talking about.
Go back to me. Yeah. No, but yeah. So there's a video that I seen of a woman who had her boyfriend with her, and they stopped like in the an area that had just it was burnt down, and it was no longer on fire, but there were still animals like not sure where to go, and they had their car with, I believe it was like 6 or 7 koala bears just like inside there, and they're just different levels of like injured. So they had like charred fur and all that, and they're just letting them pick them up and put them inside their car where like they're in the AC and everything. They were gonna take them to a wildlife shelter.
Right, and that's the thing. I've also seen footage of like the animals, and it's like when you think of a wild animal, you think like, oh, when you come in contact with like a human, they're they want to get away and not have anything to do with it. But these animals are like scared, terrified, and have no idea what else to do. So they just kind of let whatever happen. So they don't even fight back. They just get picked up, and
that's fucking depressing, man.
Yeah.
I've seen the baby kangaroos like drinking water, people giving them water, and they're just like like hugging and kissing them. Dude, I'm so depressed right now. Let's change this subject. This shit's happening.
The thing is, like, saying something like that, it really puts it into the public eye that it's like the world is in danger, and obviously, we could send our thoughts and prayers and donations and whatnot, but that's a short-term solution. Yeah. What we need is a long-term, because really, this is, in my opinion, only the beginning of what could be worse. And all we can do is just take actions to make sure. I mean, this is the planet Earth is our home, so we don't want to treat it like shit. So
yeah, we have to change our habits, make some renewable energy, make everything net zero, and we'll be.
Yeah. So all you Ford Mustang owners,
yeah, it sounds vroom vroom. Yeah,
this was a long term to start bashing on Mustang owners.
This is all a ploy. Fuck Mustangs.
Yeah.
If you own a Mustang out there, I'm just kidding.
I'm not, bro. Let me sleep at 3 a.m, bro. All right. I want sleep.
Still, I disapprove of your vehicle choice, but whatever. I'm not the one paying for it,
and I'm not the one sleeping either. So I'm salty. No, that's my neighbors. They were annoying.
Yeah. But to change the subject, what I wanted to toss it back was the people we've met. You know, like at the beginning of this year, a lot of the experiences that we've had, especially with meeting new people, we really do start to pick up on who we can vibe with, who we can talk to confidently and jokingly, you know, poke fun. I think the biggest thing was me figuring out that if you can't make fun of yourself, then you have no right to do it to others.
Exactly.
And with the group of people that we've met, I mean, it's always been so fun. You know, life happens. We get stressed out. Things get difficult. But at the end, you know, you log on, you talk to some good people, and it makes you not worry so much about tomorrow because they're your friends. They're going to be there. So, I mean, shit, I've met people through playing Rainbow Six Siege, and they're...
Shiro, my TT.
You know, yeah.
Yeah, our friend Shiro.
Yeah. Ocean Man, tell them who Shiro is. Okay, first of all, never play Uno with Shiro.
Yeah, Shiro, we're looking at you, bro.
Asians in card games, they click.
They fuck.
No, you don't even know. You weren't even there.
I played Uno with him though.
Yes, you did. No, but
recently,
like,
dude, I almost punched my $500 fucking monitor.
The other night,
sneaking that little humble brag.
Yeah,
humble
no.
$500.
So let me explain a little bit about Shiro. Shiro's an amazing guy. He's fun. I wasn't the one who discovered them, or him. Sorry.
Damn.
Well, I don't know, bro. I can't tell. It's like two different people. I didn't discover him. It was you guys, which I'm assuming you guys met him through Apex.
Yeah.
So they met him through Apex, and we became friends. Well, he became friends with them first, and then by proxy, me. So we started gaming together, and then Julio ended up getting us Uno because we figured it might be fun, you know, take a break from playing, you know, first-person shooters, something that's team demanding. So we just figured we'd play a game amongst ourselves. Shiro's very very frightening when it comes to like card games because you don't really know how he's playing. He manipulated the shit out of me into playing a card that I thought he didn't have, and he was like, "Oh, okay, I win." I'm like, "What the fuck? How do you do this?" But yesterday, was it yesterday?
Yesterday.
It was yesterday.
No, yesterday.
No, 2 days ago. Yeah, it was 2 days ago. We were playing Uno, and he muted himself, so we couldn't hear anything he was saying. He was just kind of lurking in the shadows. And as we were playing, everyone knows the rules of Uno.
Real quick, we'll link the clip down there.
Yes, we'll link the clip. So we everyone knows how to play Uno. You play until you get your last card. You call Uno, and then you place it down. You win. Shiro, on the other hand, just he would make sure he doesn't have a card, like a playable card, and he'll draw, and he'll draw, and draw until he gets that one. By the time he puts something down, he's got like 16 cards in his hand. One of the rules in Uno is if you get a 0 or 7, you can swap hands with somebody. That's exactly what he did. Every single fucking time. He would roll either a 0 and just rotate, and then do the same thing with whoever's deck he just had. He just draw.
So we'd be playing with phone books in our hands.
Exactly. We'd have like 20 really to 30.
The battery's about to die on my laptop, so Ocean Man, if you have any regards before this shit dies.
Oh, so we're going to be ending the podcast?
No, like just if you want to start concluding it, because it might die before that, but I have to put pause and stop so I can
Oh, I thought you were just going to plug in your laptop. There's a sturdy protector right underneath you.
This motherfucker.
Yeah. The point is, we gotta go home. Goddamn.
Well, that's what I was asking. Like, do you want to wrap it up now?
Yeah, let's wrap it up. Yeah. So first of all, what time is it?
It is 11:46
p.m.
Yes.
Damn, we out here grinding, bro.
But as we mentioned before, this is our first one, and this is the beginning of practically our endeavor. And see, we're very comfortable, as obviously as it can be seen. So this is awesome. This was the first real big step. And to anyone watching, we thank you for joining us.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. So I spaced out for a second.
So beautiful.
Too much caffeine.
No, but yeah. So this is our first podcast, our inaugural podcast. It's gonna be this is shorter than what I believe we're gonna aim to be shooting for. This has been like I did at the beginning.
Did he really?
Yeah, at the beginning I was like, I do Ocean Man on Twitch. Yeah. But yeah, so I'm assuming that in the future, most of our podcasts are going to be more like towards like an hour in length. And this one was only like about 30 minutes, roughly 30 minutes.
30, 40.
Yeah. So future podcasts will probably have a little more streamlined, have some more content that we're ready to talk about. This is just something that we are doing to test out the new equipment and just rough shot. Not really don't know how. Not really don't know how.
Not really.
The South in you is coming out. Goddamn, we don't really know not how.
There's a boomhauer. I mean.
Is that offensive?
That was like a cowboy scat going on. I'll tell you. He's a scat man.
But let me piggyback off of that. Damn, I had to think about it. Like the caffeine's starting to make me.
Hey, bro, our battery.
No, yeah, but so this is the first show ever. This is the audio version where somewhat video.
Some video in there.
But all of our investments have been audio based. So eventually we're going to level up, have cameras, multiple angles, better lighting, better shit. These guys are amazing, guys. Follow them.
And especially with you guys' support. I mean, everything that we do it out of, just basic fun. I mean, this is all just something that we really felt passionate about. So the fact that we're going through with it, we're pretty happy with ourselves, and all we can hope is that, you guys enjoy seeing us.
Yeah, man. Essentially, all our conversations are interesting, philosophical, and we're like, hey, let's record this, let's document this, because we go into some deep shit, bro. Some real deep shit. And we're like, let's share it.
Right.
So now we are 2020, bro.
Yep.
Yang gang.
Yeah. So that's it. Thank you guys for watching, and this was MisClick. The alley
sound effect, bro. Hey, we can make sound effects. We have to make a dance.
We don't.
Dude, yeah. Click like if you think we can make a dance. We should make a dance.
Yeah. Make any comments in the comment section on what you might want to see from us, and any feedback that you guys have would be beneficial. Please like the video if you enjoy what you see, and that'll give us the feedback that we need in order to put more content out.
And before we end, 500 likes, and Kuma will do a twerking on the wall, upside down twerking Kuma, Vincent. If we get 500 likes, so spread it, share with your mom, your dad, your mom, your tia. Fuck if they're fighting, fuck it, send it away, and you'll see Kuma upside down. Is that actually something we could do?
Yeah, this is a staple.
It's a staple. Okay, if you want to see him twerking upside down, funny, maybe you'll fall. That's cool. That's for breaking.
Yeah, thanks for joining us in the podcast.
All right, and I'll officially bye.